Fred, so romantic and lovely. Gorgeous.
We wanted to change, you know. I mean, we've been in London for such a long time.
Yeah.
And I just thought it'd be great to go to the great British countryside and go into a pub. I mean, this is just as British as it gets.
Of course.
Merlin runs pub. We went together to have a look at the pub. We liked it. The two girls are country pumpkins, really. And, you know, it's just a romantic setting. It's beautiful. I mean...
Do you know, as soon as you see a couple together, do you know right away whether they're going to hit it off or not?
Yes, of course. I
You
mean,
do?
look, I've got years of experience in the restaurant business, so you meet and greet people all the time. So you've got to understand the kind of mood that they're in.
Yeah.
But doing so many episodes of First Date, you know, meeting so many people, as soon as people, you meet them, you know, they tell you what they want, you know, what they're looking for. And then when you meet the second person, you can tell straight away whether the vibe and the energy is matching. And, yeah.
What I like about this as well is we're going to catch up with couples that we've seen before, that we've been interested in whether it's going to work out, and we'll find out how they're doing, whether they stayed together or not. And that's really good because you want to know how the story goes.
Well, a couple of couples actually, and one of them got engaged, and the other one were married.
And also, oh, that's beautiful. But also, I think that's really lovely because it's a very kind show. You know, there's a lot of shows like that are a bit snarky and a bit mean. But this one is all heart. You just want to spread love around the world.
It's positive. It's all positive, and it's all about goodness. And that's why I like doing it.
Of course.
When I wanted to do it, to do First Date, when I was first approached, my first thing was, is this a good show? What is this about? What about the team around us? You know, and we have a wonderful team. You know, the people that you see on screen, of course, but the huge team that you don't see, that's behind the cameras. You know, what really, really good at heart.
No, it's great. As if that wasn't enough, though. We're going to see you, your two pals, aren't you?
Well, it's a different kind of show.
A different kind of show altogether with Gino and Gordon, and you are in Morocco for Christmas?
Yeah, we were in Morocco. We were going a Christmas trip. We were supposed to go to Jerusalem, and we left it to Gino to buy the tickets.
Right.
His cousin bought the tickets, but I thought it was cheap, so he bought the tickets to Morocco, and this is why we ended up there.
Oh, right, so it was supposed to be Israel, but you ended up in
Morocco because of Gino, yeah.
OK, that's right. I guess, though, for you, the culture there's a lot of French influence, so that must have been quite interesting for you to go there and see that.
Yeah, I mean, so about 30% of people speak French there because there was a huge French influence. The French were in Morocco until 1956, so they brought the cafe culture, the patisserie, so it was great for me to
you felt a little bit at home.
That's it, to speak French, yes, that's right.
But you can all speak a bit of Arabic as well, so you were trying that.
No, I can't speak Arabic, but
a wee bit, tiny.
Whenever you go somewhere, I think it's important to speak the language.
So do I. Because you're kind of like, the middleman in this relationship, because those two are so competitive.
They are.
And you're kind of the one in the middle going, boys, cool it. You're the one that always has to do that.
Gordon always wants to do what he wants to do.
Of course he does.
And he goes 100 miles an hour. Gino wants to do what he wants to do, but he doesn't want to do anything.
Right.
So when they're together, they collide, and something's got to give. And most time it's me.
Listen, I've got you here. I've got to ask you, if obviously people are having folks round at Christmas, you know, a lot of people are, what are your top tips for making sure that everybody feels comfortable, happy and joyful?
Well, I think you've got to keep it simple. And actually, I've just written the Good Host Guide. You can find it online.
Excellent.
I think that, you know, it's important to give a very good first impression as soon as people come to your home. So the first thing first is have a very clean house.
OK.
Maybe have some candles, some beautiful smells around the house. But what I find is that if you have some slippers that you put just behind your door, so when people come in, you know, it just breaks the ice. Get people to take off their shoes, wear some funny slippers. Always gets a laugh going, and people have fun, you know. They've got something to talk about, and it's light-hearted.
That's a really
it's
funny
fun.
idea, because I don't like. I mean, I don't like to wear high heels in the house. I think that's weird. I never wear them in my own house. But sometimes you go to someone else's, it's uncomfy. You're right.
Yeah, but I know that people want to show their shoes, especially if you're a girl and you've got the one with the beautiful red sole underneath, you know.
Yeah.
So, but these slippers always make everybody feel very relaxed and very much at ease. And the other thing is, don't spend too much time in the kitchen cooking.
OK.
Because this is not a restaurant. This is your home, and you're here to entertain and have fun with your guests. So make sure you do a lot of prep in advance and keep it as simple as possible.
Simple as possible sounds good. Look, I've got you a present. You can wear them. I should have made you put them on as you come in.
Oh, thank you very much.
They're very, do you know what? You're the only man in the world that can make them look alluring.